gophers and moles. So if you're making a raised bed, there's an easy solution, a pretty easy solution to gophers and moles, which is on top of that initial layer of cardboard, before you start backfilling with soil, you put in gopher wire. And gopher wire is sturdier than chicken wire. It's like a chicken wire-like thing, but sturdier. And that'll work for a while. You know, the truth is eventually it rusts away and the gophers might find their way in, but that's really probably the best first step. It'll keep you free of gophers for a while. I have heard that they're now making coated gopher wire, vinyl coated gopher wire. So again, that's another plastic you're putting in your soil, but it's gonna last pretty much forever. Any metal mesh is eventually gonna break down and rust away. The gopher wire and the hardwood cloth are galvanized to keep that from happening quickly, but eventually it will happen. You know, so if you're making a raised bed, you can use gopher wire before you backfill the bed. If you're making a garden bed right in the soil, for sensitive plants, you know, if you're going to plant an asparagus patch or if you're planting fruit trees, you know, you can actually dig out the soil where the bed's going to be or where the tree's going to be planted, lay it out on a tarp, and put down gopher wire, sort of a ring of gopher wire in that trench where the bed's going to go back or where the tree's going to get planted, and then backfill it with the soil. So I do that when I plant fruit trees or blueberries. I make a little basket. They actually sell gopher wire baskets for individual plants. And I think that's well worth doing for high value, for perennial plants, things that you pay a lot of money for. You don't want the gophers to eat right away. So roses, blueberries, fruit trees, I definitely recommend that. The roots of whatever you plant will eventually get bigger than the gopher wire basket. They'll grow through it, and they might get pruned off by gophers here and there, but they'll generally survive because the core roots, the base roots of the plant are still there, are intact, and they can usually grow through it. But I don't want to